Hey guys, how are you? This is primarily going to be just a test today for this evening. So if you're watching, do me a solid, give me a loud and clear, or I hear you, or anything along those lines. I would appreciate it. Just going to try to see how this is all going to work out today. And then once we get to that point, we'll be inviting our chasers, if they're in the field this evening, to join the chase and whatnot. So my green screen's not quite working. I got some work to do as far as cleanup goes. So that was my sleeping bag from when I was traveling. So if you can hear me, I see there's somebody on there. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up, give me a hi or something like that. So I'm set up out here in California waiting on surgery again. And so I'm working on testing basically everything at this point just to see how things are going. Working through some of the radar and whatnot. So just been taking a look at what's coming, and you can see out there to the west in central Illinois where things are really starting to take off out there, there is a mesoscale discussion. So this kind of gives us the idea, hopefully you can see that, gives you the idea of what it's looking like, what it's coming into, if there's any alerts in here for Indiana. Unfortunately, that looks like it's going to stay farther to our west. So, and basically the key indicator here, it says it's the warm front quickly moved northward, advanced to a surface low. So I'm not so sure if we're going to get any of the severity. You know, I've been going through pivotal weather here, and we can get that off there and kind of show you, hopefully, give me 1 second, guys. I have to put that on a new window, apparently. And then get out of that, not now. So I only have one monitor right now. I'm probably going to have to look into fixing that. And then once I do get that fixed, we will adjust fire. And I'm going to have to get on here. And so I'm not used to doing this with one monitor. Usually I have another monitor set up to where I can kind of dual everything. And we're going to get to that, I promise. So, and we have radios coming, which is going to help with the EOC and whatnot. So, all right, I'm watching myself since nobody commented anything. All right, so let me go over to the weather models here, make sure. Okay, so that's holding strong. I like that. All right. So let's take a look at timing and everything. So this model's still working on updating. So you can see about 11 o'clock, that first line's coming through. Marginal severe is really what you're looking at here. And this is, it's kind of fallen apart at this point. So it doesn't mean that necessarily none of this is going to happen as far as severe weather, but we can see there's a surface low that's over here that's actually not showing up. And what's going to happen over time is that's going to slowly move to the north and to the east. So there it is, popping up 999 millibars. And it's going to stay around there. It's not very powerful. And you can see the separation. So the wind's not going to be absolutely terrible, except in these small clustered cells. So if we back up here, this is what I've been kind of looking at. So we can look up here right along the boundary here. It says marginal tornado. I don't believe that at this point right now. So we'll get back into that later and I'll show you why. But that is a brand new update on that one. So, down on our neck of the woods here, I think it was marginal severe. It's all updating it to the marginal tornado, and I don't know why. All right. So let's go take a peek. All right. So these lines are your updraft. So what you see in here, I mean, it's not. EF0, EF1, these are possible. Tornadoes were part of the risk factor coming into this weather tonight, which is why I'm very interested. You can see US 31 is kind of the cutoff as far as the 24 quarter goes. Definitely going to be really interested in seeing how this develops and it comes across. The farther south you go, the lighter it's obviously going to be as that low pressure moves to the north and to the east. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. It seems that nothing's really agreeing at this point, and everything seems to want to change on me. So the only thing that's staying the same is reflectivity. So Huntington, you're right here. So we go in here and we take a look. So it is looking at marginal severe, EF0 not out of the question. So we're going to have to keep an eye on this. Things are still developing. Things are still moving. So we're going to keep an eye on this. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about the background. Hopefully this works for you guys. We're going to have to keep an eye on the weather tonight. We're going to have the EOC going, and we're definitely going to keep an eye on the weather tonight. So it's going to be late. These are going to be some nocturnal storms as they come through, probably around 11 o'clock, and we'll keep a tight eye on it for you, and we will go from there. So, like I said, I am back out of town. We're going to continue to monitor. I have this set up so that as we move forward, and once we get everybody with radios in hand, I'll be able to communicate with the four chasers. That's hard to say. The four chasers that we have in town now. So we have someone up in Bippus. We have someone in Roanoke. We have someone downtown Huntington. We have someone down towards Andrews. So as these storms develop and come through, we'll be able to provide you guys with absolute full county coverage is our goal, and to be able to keep you guys informed. So hopefully that helps. That's my goal, is to be helpful and work with the Huntington County EMA if they request it. So we will continue to monitor the situation as we get through the day here. I'm going to have to put a clock for Huntington here because it's 10:30 where I'm at right now, 1:30 for you guys. So we're definitely going to have to keep an eye on everything that's going on, and we will be live again this afternoon and ready to rock and roll for you guys. And I'm going to see if maybe I can find me another monitor to work off of so I can dual screen a little bit better. So that'll help me be able to be the command and control. So if anybody's curious on how we're going to work this, so I made a post about some radios that we were looking at getting a hold of, and so these are it. So this is what we use. It's a KOTOM. It's a cell radio. They are in the mail right now. We're waiting on one of our chasers to actually receive them in the mail since I'm not there. And then Don and him will get in touch. And then I will get this one attached to that network so that we can communicate. One thing that I can do is a group call through Messenger so we can communicate. I have everybody on Life 360. So that's going to allow me to be able to monitor where they are and how they're staying with the storm. And if there's any areas of the storm that's coming that I would like them to say, hey, I need more attention in this area, and see who I can move that direction. So, with 5 of us working on the team right now, we're all volunteers. None of us is getting paid for this. So any kudos you have or great jobs for the team, we appreciate it. I was going to make a post of some of the videos and pictures and whatnot that the team got from the last storm that went through that had the tornado warning and everything. They have some great footage. I'm going to wait until tomorrow after things kind of calm down a little bit. Unfortunately, we still have rain in the forecast. You know, I got a month to wait on surgery yet, so I'm going to get back into doing your daily forecast and things like that. And yeah, if you guys have any requests for anything further that you would like me to do, please let us know in the comments. Be more than happy to help you out. But yeah, so I plan on doing an intro video once we can get everybody together of the entire Chase team. You know, we have other weather networks in the state that have just as many as we do here in town. So this is a great opportunity for Huntington to stay safe and stay covered. So and every single one of us is happy to be here with you guys. So yeah, so I appreciate that, Judy. My goal is always to do a great job. I'm going to work on the background here. I got some cleaning in the garage here where I'm at to do a little bit. So I wanted to get on here, test the connection a little bit. I'm going to need a little bit of shade on this side, it seems, but we'll get there. We will get there, I promise. So yeah, once we get there this evening, I will be here. I will be live on the EOC. If we have chasers in the field, I will send them a link and they will be able to show you live on this screen. It'll kind of look like I'm kind of like this, but I will probably bring them on and you'll see them maybe like this. But yeah, I can have more than one person on, and we're going to be able to provide you that information from multiple sources instead of just me or just Don as we have in the past. So the support that you guys give us helps us continue to be able to do this, and we will continue to provide that service. So I don't plan on slowing down. I don't plan on stopping. We're going to keep on growing. Once I get my neck fixed and we get back to Huntington, I plan on continuing maybe the same platform, always having someone in an EOC, whether it's me or someone else controlling the narrative. But that is the plan. So, all right, guys. Well, that is going to do it for me for right now. If severe weather does come into the area, we will be live, or any tornadoes in the state. So if you have anybody either south or to the north or to the west, let us know. Give them a share. Let us know who we need to tag, and we'll get everybody in there. So Justin's ready for tonight. So we're going to do a little bit of a test here in a little bit. I'm going to probably, I got to get some lunch in myself. And then, I will, reach out to the respective chasers that are able to, and we're going to do a little bit of a live stream test. We probably actually won't go online, but I can bring them on and do a test and see how everything looks as far as that goes. So we're going to make sure we're ready. And now that I have this set up and I have better visual capability, that's going to help us really streamline the process and tell you where the chasers are and where the weather's coming through. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to hippity hop off here. And if you guys need anything, shoot me a message. Shoot me something in the messenger, in the comments. We're here for you. And we'll see you tonight.